What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get into some NBA player props for Tuesday, February 28th slate of games. We do have an announcement before we get into teams and picks for tonight. We started this channel 4 months ago, and we are already at 5,000 subs. We are so grateful for the Bear Pack and what you guys have done for us. And as we've grown through these months, we've also had some interesting companies reaching out to become partners with us. Because of you guys, today it's possible that we are now announcing that we have accepted a partnership with Thrive Fantasy. If you haven't heard of Thrive Fantasy, let me tell you about it. Thrive Fantasy is a daily fantasy sports and esports app for player props. With Thrive Fantasy, you can eliminate the countless hours of research and focus on only the top-tier athletes that have the biggest impact on the game. Thrive offers user versus user prop tournaments for all major sports and esports for users to compete to win cash prizes. Thrive has the top multipliers in the prop lobby where you can build on entry and win up to 20 times your money. Guys, we had the opportunity to partner up with Thrive, and we love their app. They have daily fantasy tournaments, which I love, as you can compete against other players around the world, picking over-unders on player props, earning points if they hit or not. It's not based off fantasy points like other apps. You get points only if they go over or under what you selected for each player. The tournaments I've played in, you pick 10 players over or under their totals and rack up points. They also have ice picks, or in case of emergency picks. If one of your players is out and you already submitted, instead of not having a player, you get to use one of your two in case of emergency players. If tournaments aren't your thing, you can bet straight in the prop lobby. You can pick 2, 3, 4, or 5 players every night, take their over-under, and win cash if they hit. 2 out of 2, you get 3.6 times your entry. 3 out of 3, you get 6.2 times your entry. 4 out of 4, you get 11 times your entry. And 5 out of 5, you get 20.2 times your entry. Those are the best payouts of any app out there. You won't find any better payouts than this app. Guys, on Thrive Fantasy, you can bet on NFL, NBA, MLB, PGA, and esports, which if you know your stuff with the esports, you can make bank on those. My favorite, of course, being CSGO. That's actually how we started this channel, because of that game. They also have League of Legends, LOL. You can bet on that as well if you're more into that. The big thing here, guys, right now when you sign up, use the code BEARPACK when you sign up. You receive a 100% match on your first deposit up to $100. That's $100 free for you guys depositing on Thrive Fantasy today. Go get yourself that $100 free to play with. We are very excited for this partnership. It wouldn't be possible without you guys, so thank you so much. Depending on how many people we get on Thrive this week, we will have a monster giveaway. We're thinking $200, $300, even $400 of giveaways to the community come March if you guys go sign up on Thrive Fantasy and use code BEARPACK. Again, thank you to everybody in this community for making this possible. If you guys go sign up as well and use promo code BEARPACK on Thrive Fantasy today, take a screenshot of your deposit on the main menu and send it to us on Twitter at BearsProfit. We'll hook anybody up who does that with a 1-month membership to our website as well. Again, thank you guys. You made this possible. We are very excited. We're going to get into teams right now. Teams for this week. Let's look at them, Trey. Pull them up if you would. While Trey's doing that, the Honeypot hits again. Day 4. You guys completed with Gordon Hayward scoring over 16.5 points. Today is the last day you guys need. One more win away to hit a $25 giveaway and a 1-year membership giveaway to someone in the community to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. That play will be in the community tab today, so go vote on that this morning. All right, let's look at our teams for this week. Look at this team. Look at this squad. I actually went out on the streets and started recruiting pickup basketball games. Stokes, he's a 6'7" point guard, which is crazy, but he's got that jumper, not like Ben Simmons, but he's got that jumper. Some of these guys are repeats. I know, be it Belchy, I don't know how to say your name, man. I'm sorry. I know he's reached out a couple times wanting to play, so he makes it. And Felix Cruz, he was my 3-man on week 1. He's back for more action, so I'm excited for this team. We're going to win another championship. Let's go to Trey's team.
Yes, I'm pretty excited for my team. 0-2 so far. I'm hoping to get off the schneid with this squad. This is the all-star squad. DWD at the point guard, Cool Kent at the 2, Leon Armstrong at the 3, Jeff Thomas at the stretch 4, and Sammy RVP down low, man in the post. This might be my best team yet. I'm looking at him, and I don't know where the weak link's at. So get ready for a huge week. Last week, I ended off the week with 2 straight 0-5 days to end the team game. So I'm hoping that this team will carry me a little bit because I failed my team last week. So we'll see how it happens.
Teats?
Yeah, the reigning champs from the most recent week. We are looking for a repeat, and I've got, I've got a familiar name in Zhao Betancourt. Zhao, make sure to be commenting this week. I had you a couple weeks ago, never saw your name. Really excited for you to be back for my stretch 4. Marky Mark, love the name. Love you at the point. Guys, let's repeat. I really feel like this is the team to take me back to back and start to create a dynasty.
Yeah, guys, those are the teams for this week. But if you are in the community this morning, make sure you drop your player prop at hashtag Team Bear, Team Teats, Team Trey. If you want to continue to play, if you're one of the 15 people, we also need people for emergency situations if someone doesn't comment. So make sure if you want to play, hashtag Bear, hashtag Trey, hashtag Teats in the comments, and we might use your pick for tonight if someone on our team is not available to show up. But let's move on to our picks from last night. Trey, I'll have you start us off.
Let's go. Got back off the schneid. I was 0-4 returning from the All-Star break, and look at me, I got my win. Had Jimmy Butler over 31.5 PRAs. Had a feeling he was going to come out and dominate after he absolutely lit the team up in a post-game press conference, and that's exactly what he did. Finished with 43 PRAs, smashing the number that we gave out. So it felt good to get back to my winning ways.
Yeah, I had Julius Randle over 25.5 points last night against Boston. It was a weird game. The Knicks kind of dominated that game. I don't think Boston ever led in that game. It was a weird game. Tatum got ejected late in the fourth. And Julius Randle scored 1 point in the fourth quarter, scoring 23 in the game. So we did not hit that over. It is frustrating, but that's how it goes sometimes. We will bounce back tonight with a winner. Teats?
I had Harden over 3.5 turnovers. I was talking about him not having a great game. I mean, he had a pretty serviceable game, but he did cash for me. He ended up with 4 turnovers in that game.
Yeah, Harden, 76ers missed a wide open 3 to beat the Heat at home. That was a brutal miss. It looked good the entire way, but Harden got his over turnover for Teats. Let's move on to tonight. 2-1. We're going 3-0 tonight with the big announcement. Trey, we have a new partner. We have new graphics. Start us off.
Yes. And my play is going to be Fred VanVleet over the 26.5 PAs. This feels like just too low of a number for VanVleet, who has been rather productive this year, especially against this Bulls team who, is probably going to be throwing Pat Beverly at him. And I'm not quite for sure if Pat Beverly is too good of a defender anymore, if the Lakers shipped him off and their defense is Garbaggio. But like I said, this is especially just too low of a line for me, especially for how Fred VanVleet historically plays against the Bulls. Over his last 5 games against the Bulls, Fred VanVleet is torching them, averaging 22.4 points per game, but 10 assists to pair with it. That is well above this number of 26.5 PAs. So I love that a lot. And Fred VanVleet is going to have to put his team on his back in this game. I think he's going to finish with around 30 PAs in this game, probably like 25 points, 6 assists, something like that. But I do love this play for Fred VanVleet. The Bulls do allow the 5th most 3-pointers allowed per game and the 8th most assists per game. So give me Fred VanVleet to have a big night tonight and make his impact felt early and often.
Yeah, Trey, I like that. Tonight, though, for my pick, I'm going with Myles Turner, the big man for the Pacers. Over 18.5 points against the Mavericks. The only big man that starts for the Mavericks is Dwight Powell, and we know that Christian Wood comes off the bench. Powell on the season has been a bad defender. His defensive rating is hovering around 115. And Myles Turner has been great out of the All-Star break. Myles Turner is averaging 16.5 points in his career against the Mavericks, so it's right up there around what we need tonight. And the big thing in this game is that the Mavericks are not good at guarding the paint. Turner can step out and hit the 3. We have seen that. He had 8 threes 4 days ago against Boston, but against the Magic, he had 2 threes and scored 18 points in the paint. So he can do it both. He can score in the paint and he can score outside. The Mavericks this season are allowing 50.7 points in the paint per game. And in their last 3 games alone, they have allowed an average of 64 points in the paint. I'm not saying that Myles Turner is Anthony Davis, but we saw what Anthony Davis did to the Mavericks the last time they played. Also, Myles Turner, out of the break, he has been the number 1 option for the Pacers by far. He has 34 shot attempts and is shooting 72.3% from the field in those 2 games out of All-Star break. I like him to continue his hot streak tonight against the weak interior defense of the Mavericks. Teats?
I'm going with Scottie Barnes under 26.5 PRAs. He, over the last 5 games overall, has only hit this once. He's had 20, 23, 26, 14, and 29. So that would be going into the break and then coming out of the break. Against Chicago, he's had a 50% luck at covering on this number. He's had 16, 33, 19, 31, 28, and 17 PRAs. So the thing is that he is that honestly, in a lot of cases, the fourth or fifth option, depending on who's on the court, especially since the Raptors do not like to use bench players a lot. He's the fourth or fifth option to go to for scoring, to even have the ball. He's really a role player. He's not what the scouts expected him to be at this point. You've got Pascal, you've got Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent. They just added Jacob Poeltl, who honestly, he can definitely score down low whenever he needs to. You're just kind of limiting the opportunity Scottie could have the ball. So unless he creates for himself, 26.5 is going to be too high for me. So I'm definitely taking the under.
All right, guys, that's 3 more picks for tonight in NBA player props. Make sure you get over to Thrive Fantasy. Enter code BEARPACK. When you deposit, 100% match on your first deposit up to $100. That'll do it for our NBA player props for Tuesday, February 28th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.